If you've ever run Facebook ads for a health business, weight loss, functional medicine, hormone clinics, menopause, supplements, almost anything health related, you've probably come across one of the most frustrating problems in Meta. Your campaigns are delivering, you're getting impressions, people are clicking, they're becoming leads or purchases, but inside Ads Manager, the data just isn't there. Sometimes you'll only see impressions. Sometimes the conversion columns stay completely blank. Sometimes Meta still refuses to optimize because it isn't receiving the signals it needs. So naturally, you rewrite the copy, you change the creative, you rebuild your campaigns, you change your landing page, you even question whether your pixel is broken, and none of it fixes the problem. For a long time, I thought exactly the same thing until I stumbled across something that completely changed the way I approach health accounts. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what I discovered and how I'm fixing it right now, and why it's transformed several client accounts already. The mistake most advertisers make is assuming this is an advertising problem. It isn't. It's actually a tracking problem. Meta can't optimize for events it doesn't reliably receive. Lead events, purchase events, or even conversion events that aren't making their way back into Meta. The algorithm is effectively trying to optimize blind. And if you've ever looked in any of these accounts or your own, you'll know exactly what I mean. The conversions are happening. Your CRM proves it. Your website proves it. Your clients prove it, but Meta doesn't. And after seeing this happen over and over again in my accounts, I stopped looking at the campaigns. I started looking at how the data was actually getting back into Meta. Because if the optimization engine relies on conversion signals, maybe the campaigns aren't the problem at all. Maybe the signal is. That led me down a rabbit hole of testing. Different pixels, different tracking methods, different implementations, until eventually I found something consistently that changed the outcome. The solution wasn't another Meta setting. It wasn't another campaign structure. It was changing where the conversion signal came from. Instead, we didn't rely solely on the standard pixel. We installed something called HighROS. Lots of people might know HighROS as an attribution platform, and it is. That's not why we're using it in this situation. Because inside HighROS, we created a HighROS tracking pixel. That pixel tracks events, website events. Those events are being passed back through to Meta through HighROS. And once we confirm the events were flowing correctly, usually about 48 hours, we switch your optimization event over to HighROS instead. And that is where things change. Instead of missing conversion data, Meta starts receiving optimization signals again at last. The campaigns have proper feedback. The algorithm had events it could actually learn from. And once Meta can learn again, everything starts becoming much more predictable. I've now used this across multiple health accounts, some spending some serious money, others much smaller, and it's become my first recommendation whenever I see this specific tracking issue. I do want to be clear, this isn't something I'm claiming will solve every tracking issue. HighROS themselves don't guarantee it will work every time. In fact, they offer a full refund if it doesn't solve the particular implementation. But in the accounts where I've experienced this exact problem in the health category, it's consistently been the first thing that got the conversion signals flowing again. So, enough talking, let me jump inside one of our client accounts. I'm going to show exactly what the problem looked like, how I set up the HighROS, where the HighROS pixel lives, and how we feed these events back into Meta, and how we optimize campaigns using these events instead. Once you see it, the whole process makes a lot more sense. If you're running Meta ads for health businesses and you've got campaigns that seem to be flying blind, this is definitely something worth investigating. And if you've got any questions about the setup, drop them in the comments. And if you'd like me to make a complete step-by-step tutorial on how to implement the HighROS pixel itself, let me know. If enough people want it, I'll record that next. So let's jump in to my Ads Manager and show you how we set this up. Before we continue, I want to quickly tell you about my free Facebook ads community, the Ads Clinic. If you're watching this video, chances are you want better results from your Facebook and Instagram ads. Over the past 10 years, I've managed hundreds of accounts and helped businesses generate millions in track revenue. And inside the Ads Clinic, I've turned everything I've learned into simple step-by-step training modules. You'll learn how I build, test, optimize, and scale ad campaigns. More importantly, the training is constantly updated. So you'll find tutorials on the latest Meta updates, post-Andromeda campaign structures, creative testing frameworks, and scaling strategies. You'll also get access to weekly live training, Q&A sessions, and a community of advertisers sharing what works right now. And the best part, it's completely free. So if you'd like to join, click the link below and I'll see you inside. Now, let's get back into the video. Okay, so we are now in one of my client accounts. And this one is a new one. It got set up on Hyros and activated at the beginning of July 26. We're now on the 7th, so we've had 7 days in this account. You can see now that we've got our spend, so we spend 1,400, and we've got unique click-throughs, we've got reach, we've got all this data coming in. Let me just go back to June, just to show you what I was having to deal with last month. Nothing. Meta has stopped everything on this account being pulled through. So this is extreme. Sometimes you get bits of data coming through from the health category and stopping. This was essentially stopped, right? Until Hyros fixed the problem and we're starting to see data coming through, which is amazing. So this client has basically had to stop their advertising for a long time. We've been focusing on TikTok and other platforms, but Meta was always our winner and we have now got it back. So how do we get this set up? So first of all, we obviously have to go contact Hyros. We have to set up a sales call with Hyros, tell them what we're trying to do. You can use this video as an explanation of explaining what you're trying to achieve from using the Hyros platform, because it's a pretty new thing. I don't know if Hyros themselves even realize what capabilities they can do around the health category. So once that's all been set up and you've gone in your calls with Hyros and it's been implemented, you would then see a Hyros conversion pixel in your events manager associated to your business. That would just need to be pointed to the particular ads manager. Okay, you can see here we're starting to see the data coming through, whereas beforehand we weren't seeing anything. So how do we get this back into Ads Manager? This is the clever part. So we go back into our Ads Manager and we have a Chrome extension. And in that Chrome extension, we can see it pull through here. So we can see the Hyros platform has now pulled into Events Manager, but we still don't see the data until we press our columns. We press this and ta-da, there's our data coming through. Now this Hyros works amazingly for any type of business running ads, but specifically on this particular occasion, it is the only thing that I have found that actually starts attributing the actual signals coming back from leads, submissions, call bookings, whatever it might be that you're trying to do, being pulled back into Meta so that you can optimize. Now, what we would need to do then to get this in here is I would then build, so rather than using the pixel you already had, you go into your ads manager and you would use the Hyros pixel and whatever event you're optimizing for. That way, you're then not using the original pixel that your business had, you're using the new one. The signals of what a lead is happening on your landing page, but the signals are going back through Hyros and into Events Manager here, and then populating in your ads manager through the third party. It's outstanding, amazing. It's fixed a number of my clients. One of the clients is spending 7,000 a day. This client spends like 40,000 a month. And I've got another client about to be set up at the moment. In fact, 2 who've also fallen into the category who are looking for our help in getting this set up. If you have that same problem and you're wanting to discuss it with us, join my school community that you saw earlier in this video. Contact me through there or one of my team, and we can get on a call to see how we can fix this for you. I hope you enjoy this video. I truly believe that Hyros can sort out your advertising problem through Meta, and it will change your business, and it is amazing. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.